Hey kids, Custom Rich here from Castles, Capes, and Clones, and today we'll be taking a look at the limited edition Ahsoka Lightsabers from ShopDIsney. So join me on today's episode of Hyperspace Hijinx. Alright, so what I got here is the reissue of the Ahsoka Tano Lightsabers from Rebels slash Mandalorian slash The Book of Boba Fett. Now that she's coming to live action, or has come to live action, she has a new series that they started production on. These are the sabers most people will know because more people see live action than the cartoons. But right now, they had these available I don't know, like 3 years ago, I think. They were sold in Galaxy's Edge as one of the Legacy Sabers. But sometime during the pandemic, they stopped selling them and were replaced with the Ahsoka Tano Sabers from her Clone Wars days. Those are the ones that now change color because in the show they start off as green, but at the end, spoiler alert, they are blue. And this is a reissue of the original ones. This means it's the same sabers. So if you already have those sabers from 2-3 years ago, or whatever, it's the same saber. It's just it's now just available in a limited edition box. So let's take a look at it. This is the box. It's a wooden box. It's pretty hefty. Ugh, heavy. So instead of the kind of classic plastic case that the Legacy Sabers come in, this is a wooden box. The decor is printed on the box. It does feel like wood. I wouldn't say it's like a heavy wood, but it's pretty decent. Like it can, even then, right down, I can smell like wood. So it's a pretty nice piece. It's hefty. It's big. As you can see on here, it's kind of got the Ahsoka kind of look. With her montrails and whatever. It does have a picture of this owl, which is named Morai. Morai is like an owl-ish. It was introduced in the Mortis episodes of the Clone Wars, where Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka meet the representatives of the Force, the father, the son, and the daughter. And if you watch Rebels, and also in The Mandalorian, you see what might be Morai. Morai is kind of like Ahsoka's guardian spirit, so to speak. On the sides here, you can see some, I don't know if this is actually any kind of written language, but there is some Orabesh, and this actually says, I am no Jedi, which are her famous words from her encounter with Darth Vader. And then on the front here, on the top here, this says Ahsoka in Orabesh. Oops. So, the cool thing about this, so it's got metal hardware also, so again, quality is pretty good. The thing is, when you open this, see if I can do this without looking, it is already open, is that, and I hope you can get this sound. It plays Ahsoka's theme. And then after that a little bit, it fades out and then it stops. So if you wanted to display this open, it doesn't continuously play. The trigger is right here, it kind of goes up and down, and the speaker is right here. Over here you can see this little plaque thing. It's metal, printed on letters. It does give you the number of the piece. So this is number 973 of 6,000. So they only made 6,000 of these. So it's a very limited edition, and it says Ahsoka Tano Ahsoka Tano Legacy Lightsaber Set. And then underneath in Orabesh, it says limited edition in Orabesh right there. And then you can see her symbol right there. And then it also says a quote from her, which is, "In my experience, when you think you understand the Force, you realize just how little you know." Apropos. And then in here, you can see the sabers themselves. And we'll take a look right now. They're encased in like a foam. It's not like high quality foam. I mean, it is. It's not like super like light, but it is foam nonetheless. It'd be kind of cool if they had that, because the Legacy lightsabers have this like cloth that goes over it to make it look a little more elegant. But it's okay. It's a nitpick. Put this to the side. So you can see here the two sabers. They are different in length, and they're not carbon copies of the other. That means this one is not a shorter version of this. You know, the same saber with the smaller. It actually has different looks to it, though they share a very similar design. So let's take the longer one first. First thing you'll notice, well, let's take a look at both. The emitters on both of them are a little bit different. See there, the emitters where the blade comes out, and then on the shaft part, this piece right here is like a rubber with the two diamonds inlaid there. That's metal. This is metal. This is like a rubber. And on here is the inverse color, but the same material, right? And then along the bottom, you can see that there's a little more of this rubber grip here that this does not have. And then the bottom pieces both have similar looks. This one has this black circle thing, while the shorter one has kind of like a copper brassy color to it. But yeah, that is the difference between the two. They are like, since this is a kind of a matte metal, it kind of looks plasticky, but it's actually metal. It's pretty hefty, actually. It's probably heavier than, definitely heavier than the Luke and Obi-Wan sabers. Even maybe even the Darth Maul Shadow set. But it's pretty hefty. They both do have D-ring connectors. It's pretty sturdy on here, so it's not like super loose. This is the piece. At first I thought it was a Covertech clip, so you can clip it into the Covertech fasteners. But it's not. It's a screw. So you unscrew this, and then you can remove this piece. This is where the sound and battery components are. So this. Now on this, they both have the ignition buttons here. There's a sticker that says, what does it say? Press on, press off. I'll remove that later. And then also like a warning sticker here and whatever stickers here. I'll take this off later. But let's go ahead and connect some blades to this. I have two size blades. Can't remember the exact lengths, but one's a short one and one's the medium size length. So I'm going to put the short one on the shorter blade, or hilt. And just like the Galaxy's Edge ones, these are all compatible. You just slide it in, hear that noise, it's connected, and then give it a twist to lock. Do the same here. Insert, hear that sound, twist to lock. And there you go. Thing to note, like, it's very similar looking to the Hasbro removable blades, but they're not compatible. Then, the moment you've been waiting for, let's ignite them. Press those two buttons. Very nice. If you can hear them, they have a different sound compared to the other sabers. I think every color has a different sort of sound to them on the power on and the power off. And then the only effect really they have is like the blaster bolt connection deal. You kind of see it turn yellowish. I don't know if you can see that on camera. There you go. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Like I said, these were a limited edition of 6,000. They were available on ShopDIsney. They are now sold out. I think they sold out within minutes. I was very lucky to get these. The cost at the time of purchase was $400, which is a little bit pricier than the normal set. I think the normal set would have been around $250, I think, when they came out. But since they're limited and this box is really pretty neat, I said, why not? Definitely not a bad purchase for myself, who now has like 14 lightsabers. So yeah, and it's one of my favorite characters, and I do like the kind of style of this. They're very kind of elegant. So yeah, there you go. These are the Ahsoka Tano Rebels, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka series. I'm assuming she'll have the same sabers in her show, lightsabers. So there you go. Whee! If you enjoyed this video, please like it and make a comment. What did you like about this? Do you want to see me buy any of the other sabers there? What's your favorite lightsaber? Who's your favorite character? What lightsaber would you like to see them make? Let me know, and I'll let you know what I want to see, actually. Hit the subscribe button for all of our content, and hit the bell to be notified whenever we have new shows. Because that's it. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.